up, Caps fans? Very doom and gloom night for most of you as the Caps lose 5-0 to the New Jersey Devils. If you watched the whole game, props to you. I stopped watching when it hit 5-0 because ODU basketball, my college, was playing Xavier in the final of the tournament we were in, and I watched that. So that doesn't mean I'm not a devoted fan of the Caps. It's so frustrating to watch. I mean, we lost 5-0 to Atlanta, and we lost in overtime to the shootout to the Flyers, and then another 5. Once it was 3-0, I was like, oh, you just can't watch 5-0. I was like, it's done. But luckily, I didn't miss anything. The Caps didn't score, and the Devils did not rub it on any further. So let's get started. In the first period, Braden Holtby is back in the nets for Washington after his rough outing in Atlanta, where he allowed 3 goals on 5 shots and was yanked in favor of Michael Neuwirth. New Jersey gets on the board first on a power play strike from Patrick Elias, shot on the net by Anton Volchenkov. Patrick Elias tips it in. His 3rd goal of the season. The Devils are up 1-0. About 7 minutes later, Jason Arna is streaking down the right side of the ice. Neuwirth, good lord, I wish it was Neuwirth in it tonight. Holtby comes out to challenge him, comes out way too far, gets strung up on one side of the net. Arna easily slings it around for a goal. Wrap around, it's now 2-0 Devils. About 2 minutes later, let me pronounce this right, Matthias Tedenby, rookie for the Devils, since they've been decimated by injuries, gets on a breakaway. John Erskine trips him from behind. Penalty shot. Tedenby comes in, backhands, scores. It goes off Holtby's glove. Should have saved it. He didn't save it. He was very upset that he didn't save it. That was happening. I was like, this is landing all over again. Please take Holtby out. Put in Neuwirth. I know you don't want to rattle the kid's confidence, but there's just a point. But no, it was the end of period. End of period, 3-0. We keep with Holtby in the net. 2 minutes into the second period, Jason Arna gets his 2nd goal of the game. Beautiful snapshot. It's now 4-0. There was a scrum in front of the net. Holtby had no idea what it was, and Arna put it in. And then later, old Caps man Dainius Zubrus gets on the board against his old team. It was painful for me to watch because I loved Dainius. He was one of my favorite players back in the day. Gets his 3rd goal of the season to make it 5-0. And Boudreau, unfortunately, kept Holtby in. Painful to watch. As I said, after that, I went to go watch a basketball game. Can you blame me? If your college was playing, if your college's team was playing in the final of a tournament, wouldn't you want to watch? I think I should. Most of my friends stopped watching the game after it was 3-0. So give me credit that I stayed basically the entire way through. I didn't miss anything after I left. So yeah, what to say about the Caps' recent performances? It's not looking good. We've lost. I mean, besides the Philadelphia game, we've gotten blown out 5-0 in 2 games, and we've been outscored 14-3 in our last 3 games. Is this the high-flying Washington Capitals high-powered offense really getting outscored 14-3? I don't think so. Something is wrong with this team. They got to fix it. They played Carolina on Wednesday night, right before Thanksgiving here in the United States. Boudreau said he was going to give him a hard practice tomorrow, and he better give him a hard practice. I don't know what is going on. They need to get the ship straight. They need to ride it, play like the Caps we used to. I know they can. If you don't recall, last time we went into Carolina, they pitched a perfect 3-0 shutout. Michael Neuwirth's first NHL shutout. They played one of their very few complete... Excuse me. I'm sorry for that. Very few complete games of the season in a 3-0 win. So, who knows? Maybe the Caps can get back on track. Oh, good lord. I got the hiccups tonight. I apologize. So, yeah. So, not much to say after the loss tonight, besides the fact that everyone stunk. And for those in Caps fans doing the Caps Fantasy Challenge like me and Noel, not been good. Two out of the 3 last games have been 5-0. You're not going to take much fantasy points away from that. So, hopefully we get a better effort from the Caps on Wednesday. I will be coming to you from my humble abode back home because tomorrow starts Thanksgiving break. I will be back in my home. You will see No more dorm room background. Back to my home background. That's okay. We'll see you then. Hopefully celebrating a Caps win Wednesday night. I'm out. Go Caps.